Yeah, so today we are going to start AWS. Okay, so how to create AWS account, how to connect AWS account. So console overview, AWS console overview. How can we walk through the console? So what are the services available in console, right? And which services we use, what are the importance, we'll try to understand today. So today and tomorrow we'll work on console overview. Okay, so day after we'll start working on services one by one. So day after tomorrow, we'll start working on services like how to create EC2 instance, how to create a server, how to create yeah, resources, how can we work on resources, what are the resources available. Fine. Yeah. So in last session, what we discussed about networking concepts, right? So before that, servers. What is server? Types of servers, and in real-time projects which servers we use and what is the difference, right? And what is operating system, types of operating systems. So before that we discussed, we worked on cloud introduction, ops introduction, and a question and answers, right? So yeah, 5 sessions completed, right? So far 5 sessions completed, right? Yeah, whoever joined newly, so you get all the recording sessions, don't worry. Yeah, so you can just ping me in the chat. So whoever joined newly, we provide you all the recordings. Okay. Yeah, you can take down my number also. My mobile number is 96422111711 is my number. So if you need that recordings, just WhatsApp me, ping me, so I provide you previous recordings. Okay, clear, right? Yeah, let us go and start AWS. Okay, fine. So very first thing, we need to create AWS account. So how to create AWS account? How can we connect AWS account? We'll try to understand. Okay. So AWS account is free for 1 year, 1 year free, right? Yeah. So within the 1 year, we can use the account without any charges. Okay. So if you want to create AWS account, aws.amazon.com is the URL. aws.amazon.com is the URL. Just type this. Yeah, fine. So here, click on sign into the console. Click on sign into the console. Yeah, see here, here it is showing create a new AWS account. Create a new AWS account. Click on this. See here. Once you click on this, it is asking you to give the email address, account name, right? Yeah. So before creating the account, you require one Gmail account. Require one Gmail account. That Gmail address you can add here. You can give here. So account name, you can add your name. You can add your name. Okay. And click on verify email address. Once you click on this, what will happen? You will get one email address. In that one 6-digit number you will get, right? That number you need to enter here. Okay, I'll show you. I prepared one document. I'll show you the document so that you will understand. Once you click on sign into the console, once you click on create a new AWS account, it is asking you to add the email address and account name. Click on verify email address. Once you click on that, see here, email address and name you can give like this. Verify email address. So that what will happen? You will get one ID, one verification code that you need to enter here. Whatever email you gave here, so to that email you get one verification code. That code you need to enter here. So once you enter, once you click on verify, what will happen? See here, the code is entered here, verify here. So after that, see here, it will ask you to provide the root user password and a confirm password. You need to give the account password, your AWS account password. So you need to give customized password like strong password, combination of small letters, capital letters, numbers, and a special character. Okay. So don't give the weak password. You can give the strong password. Okay. Yeah. So after that, click on continue. Once you give the password, click on continue. Now it is asking you to give your full name, phone number, country or region, and address. Address, city. You need to provide all these things. So after that, see here, state and portal code also, postal code also, and you need to accept this. You need to agree. I agree this. Okay, check this box. Click on continue. Once you click on continue, then it will ask you to provide your bank details, either credit card or debit card details, right? So why we required account details here? They will not charge anything from your account, okay? But for confirmation, they ask you to provide your either debit card details or credit card details, okay? You need to give the credit card or debit card details here, and you need to give here expiration date of your card and card holder name and a CVV number. So backside of your card, CVV 3-digit number, you need to give here, right? Go down here. Once you give this, verify and continue. Click on this. So they ask you to provide PAN card. Don't give PAN card. So no, you can select no. Don't click on yes, select no. Okay. So click on verify and continue. So after that, you will get one OTP. You will get one OTP to your mobile. So that you need to enter here. Once you enter and submit, what will happen? From your account, 2 rupees will be deducted. 2 rupees will be deducted. That 2 rupees will be reverted after 1 week. That 2 rupees will be reverted to your account after 1 week. Right? Yeah. Finally, you need to give here. So captcha, this captcha, whatever captcha they are showing here, the security check code, you need to enter here and click on confirm this. Send SMS. Right? Yeah. So account will be activated. So here the confirmation code also you need to give here. Once you give this, account will be activated. Okay. Yeah. So this account is 1 year free. Unknowingly, they will not charge anything from your account. They will not charge anything, right? Whatever limitations available, whatever limitations we have in AWS account, that services we have to use. Storage 30 GB, servers 750 hours, right? Elastic IPs 3 IPs. So like that, whatever limitations are there, whatever free services are there, those we have to use. If you use the paid services, whatever free services are there that we have to use, right? In this is a free tier account, free tier account. So we have to use free tier services only. So if you use paid services, what will happen? Anyone? Yeah.
Will
So
We
charge
have
you.
to pay after that.
Money will be deducted from the account.
we'll get emails. We'll get emails. So we have this much of bill happened. So please clear this bill. They will send some emails. Okay. So if you give response and if you say like I'm using only test servers, I'm student, could you please revert? They will revert. They will make it as 0. If you don't give response, what will happen? They wait for 1 month, 2 months, and third month. Third month, what will happen? What will happen? They block the account. That's it. They don't
They
charge
terminate.
anything, right? So they suspend your account. AWS account will be stopped. You cannot use. That's it. They don't charge anything. If your account is stopped, account is freezed, what we can do? We can create one more account by using another email address. To avoid that issues, we need to use properly, right? So should not use paid services. You can use free services only. So what are the free services available? How can we use them? I'll show you. I'll explain. Okay. Yeah. In test lab, we need to use the free services only. Should not use paid services. Clear, right? Everyone? Yeah. So make sure everyone should create an account today itself. Okay. Yeah. So you need to walk through the. You need to review the console. So what are the services available? I'll show you. How can we walk through the console? What are the services available? What are the free services available? How can we use the services? We'll try to understand. Fine. Yeah. So once we create the account, once account is activated, next what we have to do? Again, go back to console, browser, give same URL, aws.amazon.com. Now click on sign in. Click on sign in. Yeah. Now here it is asking you to give root user or IAM user, right? So what is root user? Root user is a admin user, our primary user, our own user, right? So normally in real-time projects, we don't use root user. We always use IAM user. IAM full form is identity and access management, right? So everyone should use their own user, which is IAM user. Root is the administrator, right? So in our test lab, we select root only. We don't use IAM. In our test lab, we select root only, root user only. Select your root user here and give your email address here. Whatever email address you have, click on next. Now you can give the password here. Whatever password you added to your account, right? Custom password you need to give here. Enter. Now I'm able to access my console. See here, this is my AWS console. This is the home page. Clear, right, everyone? So I provide you this document. Everyone should follow this, and you can create the account today itself. So once we start working on services, everyone should practice. So today, tomorrow, just walk through the console, just review the console for easy for understanding. Once we start working on the services, yeah, we'll move forward, right? That is why first you need to understand the console, right? So this is the cloud platform.
Wonderful.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes,
If we cross 30 GB, what will happen, sir? What
right.
we have to do?
Yes, you need to use the limit. You need to use the free tier account. What I'm saying, which I explained here, and 30 GB. Once you complete your practice, you need to delete the services. We need to use properly. Whatever limitations are there, that we need to use properly. For example, I created one server today. I completed my practice. I can delete that. The billing will be stopped. The hours will not count. The GB will not count. Right? Yeah. So whatever storage you are using, once you complete the activity, you can delete that. Once you complete the practice, you can delete that. Right? I'll show you that how to use that limitations, how to use the services. I'll show you.
Hi Ram, this is Anudeep.
Yeah, Anudeep.
Uh,
Yes.
in in real time, who will create this account?
In real-time projects.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So in real-time projects, we use the real console. We don't create any account. We directly connect to the real console, cloud console. We don't need to
And
create any
one
account.
okay. And one more thing, is this admin side project or development side we are learning?
This is not a developing. This is not admin. This is the DevOps engineer, cloud engineer role.
Okay, okay,
Okay. Cloud engineer
okay,
role.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Is that a GB free account only for Indian customers or some other cross? Any customers, anyone can use. Anyone can use. Yeah. Now, once we create the account, once we log in into the account, next one. So this is my login ID. This is my user ID, not login ID. User ID. Okay. Yeah. So now click on this. Once I click on this here, this is my account ID. My account ID. Every account will have one ID, right? So if you want to check your account information, click on account. Click on account. It will show you account information. So yeah, this is my account ID, account name, password, so phone number, address. You can check all these things, whatever you have in your account. So if you want to check yeah, so this is my account information, right? Next one, organization. Your ordination information you can check here. Your ordination information. So service quotas, what are the limitations you have? You can check here. Okay. Next one, billing dashboard. Billing dashboard. Click on this. Your billing dashboard. See here. So this is the billing dashboard. Here, if you want to check the previous month bills, you can check here. So this is the current month forecasting, current month bill. So go back to bills. If you want to check the previous month bills, May month, how much happened? See here, this is the billing. Before that, nothing is there, zero. Nothing is there, right? So this is the way we can check. If you want to check the bills, you can check like this. You can download also. You can bills. You can download bills here. Okay. Now next one, security credentials. So if you want to change your account password, go here and you can change your password. You can modify your account information in this security credentials. Okay. Next one, settings. Your account settings. Click on this settings. Your account settings. If you want to modify the settings, you can set. You can modify here. Okay. It is not showing anything. Yeah, normally, yeah. Account settings. Next one. So these are the regions. Next tab here. These are the regions. What is region? Yesterday we discussed. What is region? Anyone? Data center, right? Region
Location
is
of the
a,
data center.
yeah, region is a geographical location that is a data center, right? So what is data center? What is data center? Anyone?
Collection of
Group of
servers.
servers.
Where we host all the
server room.
servers.
But
It's a
yeah,
Server room.
server room, right? Where we host all the servers, where we host all the resources, right? Yeah. So these are the different data centers available. So US East North Virginia, US East Oregon, Ohio, US West North California, US West Oregon, right? So these are the America's regions, America's data centers. These are the Asia Pacific, Mumbai, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. These are the Asia Pacific. So this is the Canada Central region. These are the Europe regions, Frankfurt, Ireland, London, Paris. These are all the Europe regions. So this is the South America region. These are all the data centers across the globe. AWS configured. AWS data centers. So this 10 regions not enabled for this account. 10 regions. Free tier, right? We are using free tier, right? So these regions not enabled here. Okay. Even Hyderabad also. Here, see here. Hyderabad also available. Okay. Yeah. Now, next one. So here we have there is a support icon. Support. So what is support? Click on this. So when you click on this, it is showing support center. Support center. Okay. So what is support center? So currently the data centers vendors they are managing. We are not managing data center, right? So earlier, 8 years back, 10 years back, we used to handle our own data centers in our office premises, right? So in our office we have data center in Gachibowli, right? So in that only few servers are there. Earlier we used to handle 1,000 servers. Currently very few servers are there because all the applications migrated to cloud, right? So currently we are using cloud data centers. We are not using our own data centers, right? So that is why something, for example, any physical issues are there in the servers. We cannot handle. We need to raise a ticket with the vendor only. We need to get the help from vendor only, right? So in AWS, so 80% of the work will be taken care by vendor only, AWS vendor. Other 20% we have to take care. As a DevOps engineer, as a cloud engineer, so we have to take care of 20% of the activities, 20% of the roles we perform. So 80% of the activities will be taken care by cloud vendor only, right? So because they maintain in the, they handle the physical servers, server rooms, physical data centers, right? Yeah. So here there is a help, right? Support tab. For example, I'm getting some issues with the networking. I'm getting issues with the server. What we have to do? First, we can check in the console. We can check the issue is not resolved, unable to resolve the issue. We need to raise a case with the AWS, right? So how can we raise a case with AWS? Click on support tab here. Account and billing issues are technical issues. Account and billing, you can select this. If you have any technical issues, select this. Now click on create case. Click on create case. Once you click on this, it will ask you to provide the description, your email address, your information, issue information, right? You need to update all these things and we need to submit. Once you submit, that will go to AWS. They will receive the request and they check the issue. Okay, not only in AWS, in Azure, Google Cloud also, same way you can raise the case with the vendor because physical data centers they are handling, right? So yeah, we cannot check physically if any issues happen. That is why we need to get the help from AWS. Clear, right? Yeah. Next one, expert help. So what is this? Yeah. So this is mainly for priority customers. Priority customers. So customers, priority customers also will be there, right? So they will have more billing, extra billing. Normally, what we will do, we work with client project. We work with client project, US client, UK client, right? So the UK client or US client, they get the cloud platform from AWS. That platform will maintain, right? So they pay something to the AWS to get the resources. We will handle that consoles. Okay. So this expert help, priority customers will get that help. So priority customers they pay extra billing. By the time what will happen here? They get direct access to the AWS. So they can directly call them, phone calls, without raising the cases, tickets. So when you raise the ticket, so every ticket will have SLA. Within the SLA, the issue will be resolved. But expert help means you can directly call them. That is priority customers, right? Yeah. So this post, yeah, go ahead. Instant support, yes. Yeah. So post. So this is we'll discuss later. Next one, documentation. So if you click on this documentation, here you can find all the documents here. You can find all the documentation. So these are the official documents, official documentation. See here, these are all products available. Now, for example, I required Amazon EC2 document. Click on this. When I click on this, if I want to open this document in HTML or PDF, I can click on this and I can open. Click on PDF. See here. This is the official document. So which is see here. Everything is available here. Sign up for an AWS account. How to sign up also we can get, yeah, step by step, right? And how to launch instance. Launch instance means create instance server, right? So connect your instance. How can we connect your instance? Clean up your instance. Step by step, all the things are available here. All the steps available. This is official documentation. So if you want to download this document, click on this tab, download tab. You can download this. Okay. Yeah. Next one, training. What is training? Yeah, AWS provide you some trainings. Sometimes they launch new services. By the time they provide you trainings, sometimes they give some offers, festival offers. They give some trainings. Okay. So by the time click on this training, go down here. So whatever free trainings are available, that we can enroll and we can attend. See here, digital training, classroom training, different trainings are there. See here, migrating to AWS, enroll now. This is not free. So whatever free available that you can enroll here, they will show you free. The free trainings you can enroll and you can attend. These are all trainings. Right? Next one, getting started resource center. What is this? Click on this. Go down here. So along with the AWS services, we get some partner solutions also. Partner solutions. See here. Application integration, development strategy, container, storage, databases. We'll get all this. Along with the AWS services, we get other services also, which we can say getting started resource center. Okay. Next one, send feedback. Whatever services we are using for that usage, for that services, we can provide the feedback to the AWS to improve the service. Sometimes, for example, I'm working on some server. I got some issues. I face some issues. I can give feedback here. So the service is not good, unable to connect the servers, unable to handle the data, unable to check the resources, or else if you have any if you have any good feedback, you can update good feedback. Okay, so AWS services are very core services. So AWS is giving very high performance, high availability, high security, right? So whatever services we are using in AWS, those are highly scalable, highly available compared to Azure and GCP. AWS services having very good higher speed, performance wise it is good. So bit costlier also compared to AWS and Azure. So we have nearly 26 more clouds are there in the market. 26 more clouds are there. Why this many clouds required here? We have AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. These are the popular clouds, right? So we have another clouds also: DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku, IBM Cloud, Ali Cloud, Oracle Cloud, right? Why this many clouds required here? In Hyderabad, we have so many supermarkets, right? DMart is there, Vijata supermarket is there, More is there, Ratnadeep is there. Why we require this many supermarkets?
Cost saving.
Demand.
Quality and costing. Quality, costing, right? Same way, we have so many platforms are available, right? So AWS is bit costlier, quality-wise very good quality. That is why AWS occupied 33% of the market share, right? So quality-wise, excellent AWS, but bit costlier also, right? So when you go to branded showrooms, bit costlier, very good quality, right? Same way AWS also very good quality and bit costlier also, right? Yeah. Now next one. So this is the notification symbol. So when you are working on any activities, any issues happened, will get notified in this notification. So click on this. Currently, I think we don't have any notifications here. It's here. Zero open issues, zero schedule changes, zero other notifications. No notifications. See logs, event logs. If you want to check the logs, you can click on the logs. You can see some logs here. See here? These are the logs are available. Okay. Yeah. Next one. This is the shell, cloud shell symbol. Shell means command line. Command line. I'll show you the shell also. Okay. While working on some troubleshooting activities, while working on resources, we connect shell also, command line also. Okay. Yeah. Now, next one. So if you check here, services, right? So what are the services available here? I will try to understand now. Click on services. See here, analytics, application integration, AWS cost management, blockchain, business applications, compute, containers, different services are there, right? Yeah. Now, if you want to create any server in real-time projects, normally always as a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer, we create servers. So what is our role as a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer? What we will do in real-time projects? We create infrastructure, we maintain the infrastructure. What is infrastructure? Servers, storage, network, right? So that we can create and we can hand over to project developers. They start the development. That is one of the role. And another role is automation. We can automate the activities, right? So creating servers like 1,000 servers required, for example, you can create immediately. And if you want to merge the code, you can merge. If you want to pull the code, you can pull by using DevOps tools, right? So our role is creating infrastructure, maintaining the infrastructure, and also automate the activities. Excuse me. Yeah. So currently, earlier 10 years back, for example, 10 years back, admins used to handle the infrastructure. Admins, right? So currently there is no admin roles. Admins already gone. Admins already gone. So I started my career as a admin in 2005. I started my career as a admin in 2005 as a Linux admin. Okay. So I worked with one of the MNC company. I started my career with one MNC company, which is Verizon Data Services. Verizon. I joined as a fresher in Verizon Data Services in 2005 November. So I worked with the company 8 years. Verizon Data Services, right? Yeah. So by the time admin roles have having very high demand, by the time currently there is no admins. Admins already gone. Yeah. Linux admin. By the time Linux admin, I started my career as. Okay. Yeah. So currently admin roles not there, right? Admins, whoever working as a admin, whoever working as a Linux admin or Windows admin or Citrix admins or VMware admin, they are switching to cloud role, DevOps role. Even developers also switching to DevOps role, cloud role. So because everywhere automation, everywhere automation, we are not using physical servers. We are not using physical data centers. That is why everyone they are migrating to cloud role, DevOps role, right? Yeah, currently very high demand is there for cloud engineers and DevOps engineers, right? Yeah. So here what we will do, we create servers, we create storages, we create network, and we can hand over to project. They start the development. That is one of the role, right? Yeah, to create server. So in AWS, we'll call it as EC2 instance. Server we can call it as EC2 instance. Elastic Compute Cloud instance. EC2 full form is Elastic Compute Cloud, right? So if you want to create EC2 instance, go to services, click on compute, click on EC2. This we will start the day after tomorrow. Okay, I'll show you. I'm just giving overview. Click on EC2. Yeah, once you click on EC2, here running instances, nothing is there. You click on this here. Yeah. So currently I'm in North Virginia region. I want to change to Ohio region. In Ohio region, I have some servers. I'll show you that. If you want to change the region, just click here and change. See here, these are the servers available in my console in Ohio, US East 2 region. I have Jenkins server and Docker server also. These are in stopped state. What is stopped? Stopped means shut down, right? So here these are the options available. Stopped means shut down. Terminate means delete. Okay. Yeah. Start instance means whatever server is stopped that we can start. Reboot instance. Reboot means restart, right? Hibernate instance. This I'll explain later. Okay. Yeah. Different options are there here. Okay. So these are the existing servers already available in my console. If you want to create an instance, click on launch instance. Once you click on launch instance, it will ask you to provide the configuration. How much RAM required, how much CPU required, So what is the operating system required? Will ask you to provide. We need to provide all these things. Then click on submit. Once you submit, instance will be created. That we will see later. Okay. So this is just overview. Next one, click on services. This is compute service, right? Next one, go down here. Important services we are discussing now. So management and governance. What is management and governance? Click on this. See here. Here we have Cloud Trail, Cloud Watch. Two services are there. These two are monitoring tools. Cloud Trail, Cloud Watch. These two are monitoring tools. What is monitoring? Why we require monitoring? For example, I'm working on some server, database server or production server. Okay, server is getting a performance issue. So for that server, we attach one monitoring tool to monitor the server. If any issues are happened, we get notified through email. This CloudWatch or CloudTrail. So CloudWatch, what is CloudWatch? This is a infrastructure monitoring. This is a console monitoring, AWS console monitoring. So we configure CloudWatch. Whenever any issues happen with the server, CloudWatch will send you emails so that we can log into the server, we can check the issue. For example, we are staying in apartments, right? If anyone visited your apartment, if they ask you to meet you, if they for example, one visitor came to apartment, very first thing what will happen? Check with watchman. He will inform you. Security person inform you, right? So directly they don't go to your home, right? The person is knowing person, that is different scenario. Known person or frequently coming person, that is different. So normally security person will check. So why, where you are going, they will check. They will inform you, right? So the same way, this monitoring tools, this tool will monitor your server. If any issues happen, it will inform to you, so that we can log into the server and we can check the issues, errors. Okay, yeah, this is a CloudWatch and a CloudTrail. These two are very important monitoring tools in AWS. We'll go deep dive. These tools will go deep dive, right? So along with this, one more service is there, which is auto scaling, AWS auto scaling. What is scaling, anyone? What is scaling? Scale,
Increase the instances or decrease the instances.
right? Scale is nothing but, yeah, we can increase the resources whenever needed, right? So here it is say, yeah, here we have auto scaling. Automatically it will increase, right? Yeah, so I give you some example here. So AWS auto scaling. Currently, we are using applications, different applications like, for example, IRCTC. We are using IRCTC, right? So this is a ticketing system, right? So when you want to book any ticket, normally we log in into IRCTC and we can book the ticket, right? So IRCTC team, what they will do, they configure some servers to maintain this application. Backend, they configure some servers, right? So, for example, yeah, backend they have some calculation. Backend they have some calculation, like for example, last month they got 20 requests. For example, so thousands of requests they received, right? So last month they got 20 requests. Before month they got 25 requests. Before that they got 28 requests. Before that they got 30 requests. For example, okay. So whatever highest value is there, based on the highest value, they configure the servers here to maintain the application, IRCTC application. Everyone following, right? Online guys,
Yes, no.
Yes.
fine. So IRCTC is the government side. So Still they are using manual process. They haven't configured auto scaling, right? Yeah, so whatever highest value is there, so based on that they configure the servers. So they configure 3 servers here. So each server can handle 30 requests only, right? Sorry, 10 requests. 10 into 3, right? Yeah. So if the servers are getting 30 requests, they can easily handle the requests, right? Yeah. So in normal time we get the request like this, but Tatkal time what will happen? Tatkal time. Tatkal starts at 10 o'clock, right? Or 11 o'clock, right? This 10 and 11, I don't
We'll
know.
get more, yeah, more requests.
Yeah. So
Server
when
get
Tatkal
crashed.
starts, yeah, when Tatkal starts, what will happen? Immediately it will increase to 100 requests. What will happen? Servers they cannot manage. That is why we get session timeouts, page cannot be displayed, we get errors, right? Yeah. So when Tatkal starts, heavy requests will come. They cannot manage, right? Yeah. So first to come, first serve. Whoever having very good internet connectivity, broadband connectivity, so quickly if they try to book the ticket, they can get the tickets. First come, first serve. So limited tickets will be there, right? So within 5 minutes, tickets will be gone, right? So this is the government side. So they are managing, they are following old process only. So they haven't implemented the auto scaling here, right? So for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So normally when Tatkal starts by 10 o'clock, within 5 minutes the tickets will be gone, right? Yeah. So for that 5 minutes, they don't increase the servers. They don't increase the applications here. They don't increase the load, because that is government side. If they increase the servers, if they increase the resources, they need to buy the license again. They need to recruit the admin to maintain the servers. So that is why they are not increasing. Now, for example, let us take one more example here, which is Flipkart. In Flipkart people give some offers, right? So festival offer, New Year offer, mobile offers, laptop offers, 50% off sometimes, right? Yeah, in 2020, they gave one offer. So they gave mobile offer 50%, 50% off. Maybe that was Samsung mobile something, some model. Okay, so they gave 50% off 22,000 mobile. So they gave 50% off 11,000 only by the time. So by the time they expected 15,000 users, 15,000 requests they received, 15,000 mobiles will be sold out. Like that they expected. But actual turn up was 25,000. 25,000 users tried to book the mobile. By the time no one got mobiles, site was not opened. Okay, site was crashed, right? So immediately they implemented the auto scaling for Flipkart, right? Yeah. So if the auto scaling is configured, what will happen? What will happen? So in auto scaling, we create some threshold. We create some threshold. What is threshold? Limit, right? So for example, in auto scaling, how can we configure? So
Bo-
I'm handling,
bottleneck.
yeah, yeah, I'm handling one project, which is a Middle East project, Abu Dhabi project. In that we configure auto scaling. So how we configure? So whenever CPU utilization reaches to 60%, CPU utilization reaches to 60%. So normally CPU will be utilized 40%, 30%, right? So for example, if you check your CPU utilization, if you want to check, click on Task Manager here. This is my CPU utilization, 8%, 10%, 15%, like that. So normally servers also utilize the CPU maximum 30%, 40%, like that. Normal utilization. So what we are doing here, we are creating some threshold, which is whenever CPU utilization reaches to 60%, so the server is utilizing 60%, what will happen? More requests are coming in, more burden is happening on the server. So we are creating one threshold like, so whenever CPU utilization reaches to 60%, automatically auto scaling will check and it will add one new server here. So yeah, whatever servers already configured, these are the, we can say, these are the base servers. These are the base servers. So these servers are handling 30 requests. The more requests are coming in, what will happen? CPU utilization will be increased, right? So automatically auto scaling will add one more server here. Auto scaling will add one more server, new server here. Okay. So whenever CPU utilization is less than 50%, whenever CPU utilization is less than 60%, less than 50%, automatically whatever servers are added, additional servers, those will be removed, right? So whenever CPU utilization reaches to 60%, automatically servers will be added like this. Why we need to add the servers? To maintain our application up and running fine, right? If the CPU utilization reaches to 90%, 100%, application will be down, business will be impacted. That is why auto scaling, what it will do, auto scaling, it will monitor, it will adjust automatically the resources to maintain your application up and running fine, right? So in Abu Dhabi project, we configure like this: whenever CPU utilization reaches to 60%, automatically servers will be added like this. Yes, limits will be there, limitation will be there. So I'll show you practically. So while working on auto scaling, I'll show you practically what is the limitation, how to configure the limitation, how many servers maximum we can add, right? Yeah, so how many servers, base servers, we can use, that we will see practically. Okay. Yeah, so whenever there is no demand, whenever there is no demand, so less than 50%, automatically whatever servers are added, these will be removed, this will be deleted. But if the servers are removed, what about data image, right? So backend we connect some storage, okay, in that data will be saved. Okay. So while working on auto scaling, we'll go deep dive. So this is very core concept, very important concept. Okay. So auto scaling automatically monitors and adjusts compute resources to maintain your application up and running fine. For example, in our home there is a birthday function. We invited 200 people, but 500 people attended. What happened? We cannot serve the food, right, within the time frame. Same way, in our home, yeah, when the function is happening, so we invited 300 people, only 100 people attended. What will happen? Food will be wasted, right? Same way, same situation for servers also, right? So IRCTC team, if they add 100 servers here, resource will be wasted. If they add 3 servers, they cannot manage. To avoid that, auto scaling will help you to manage your application. Whenever needed, auto scaling add the servers. Whenever we don't require, it will remove the servers. That is why what will happen? Cost will be saved. Unnecessary cost will not be happened. Business will not be impacted here, right? So auto scaling automatically add the servers, remove the servers, right? So while configuring auto scaling, what we will do, we configure notifications. Whenever server is added or removed, we get notified through email, right? So that we can check. That we'll see practically. We'll work on that practically. Clear, right, everyone? So this is just overview. So practically we'll see this while working on auto scaling, right? Yeah. So whoever joined newly today, can you provide your email address and phone number in the chat here? I provide my phone number here already. My mobile number is 96422111711. This is my personal number. You can take down. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. We provide you previous recordings. What are the other criteria for scaling apart from CPU utilization? Okay, we'll see that multiple criteria are available. We'll see that while working on auto scaling. For auto scaling, CPU utilization is monitored across the cluster or an yes, yeah. So monitor and yeah across the cluster. So now I'm not talking about clusters. Okay, so while working on the VPC, I'll show you clusters. Okay, so cluster is nothing but a group of servers. Cluster is nothing but a group of servers. Okay, so yeah, if I talk about that clusters, different things, will be confused. Slowly we'll go. Okay, yeah. Fine. So tomorrow we discuss about this other services also. Overview. I give overview like a storage. Different storages are there. Different. Yeah. Next one, networking. Networking. Different network services are there. Security services are there. So we'll discuss tomorrow. And the regions zones also we'll discuss tomorrow. So how can we create zones? How can we create regions? We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So classroom guys and online guys, whoever not clear the fee can make it by today itself. So tomorrow onwards link will be completely changed. So already 6 days we allowed, right? So tomorrow onwards link will be completely changed. So you will not yeah, it will not allow you to access, right? So that is why make sure everyone should clear the fee by today, and you can add it to WhatsApp group. Otherwise tomorrow onwards, so some restrictions. Fine. Yeah, so account you can create today. I provide you document in the group. AWS account you can create, everyone. Yeah, just walk through the console. You can walk through the console. What are the data centers available? What are the services available? Just walk through the console. Yeah, tomorrow also we work on this console. So day after tomorrow we'll start the services one by one. How to create servers, how to create storage, how to create network, how can we connect resources, how can we utilize. Fine. Any questions, anyone here? క్లాస్ రూమ్ గైస్ మీరు అందరూ
Yeah,
యాడ్ అయ్యారా? రెడీ ఇంటూ గ్రూప్ ఎవ్రీవన్. ఈరోజు యాడ్ అయిపోండి. సో
uh,
టుమారో ఆన్వర్డ్స్
yeah.
పీపుల్ విల్ మార్క్. యా గో హెడ్.
Hi Ram.
ఎస్ గో హెడ్.
You told
వెంకట్.
me you told we can get expert help. How can we recognize our client have expert help?
యా విల్ డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ దట్, డోంట్ వరీ. We discuss about that, don't worry. Okay, so I'll show you that while working on the services. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hi Ram. So how many
Yeah,
EC2 instances we can keep it pre-tier instances as open? It should be running always for practice purpose.
why we need to run every day always 24/7? We don't require, right? In real-time projects we don't stop any servers. 24/7 we run the servers. But in test lab, why we require? Why we need to run servers 24/7? We don't require, right? Once you complete practice, you can
Okay.
stop the server. If you run
So I
24/7,
mean,
billing will
mhm.
be happen, right? I'll show you how to use the
Okay.
servers in console.
When, when if you are installing any packages, I mean we
Yes.
have to install every day, right? So if you are terminate the instances every day, so the package and everything will be goes off.
No. Don't terminate. Just stop the server. Once you complete your practice, if you want to reuse the server
Okay.
again, you can stop the server.
Okay.
Billing will.
I mean, my
Yeah.
question is how many ECD instances we can create as a free tier?
Free tier, right? How many instances?
To
I'll show you that.
yeah.
Practically will. So nearly, yeah.
Uh,
So I'll show you. There is a limitation. I give you a limitation. Don't worry. Wait for some time.
okay.
I'll
Okay.
give you all the limitation.
Yeah. Thanks.
Fine.
Ramu,
Yeah.
in real time also we'll get in our companies we have any test servers. We get there also.
No. In real-time projects, we don't use free tier. We always use private
No.
services. So free tier is having limited RAM, limited CPU. One CPU, one virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM. That is not enough for production environments, production servers. So we use high-end servers we use in real-time projects.
No, no.
But
I'm talking about testing servers. We'll get
yeah,
any testing servers there?
yes, yeah, we use test servers, QA servers, prod servers, development servers, different servers we use.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, fine. So we can stop here. Yeah, whoever not added into group, you can add today itself. So tomorrow onwards, our people will not allow you to join. Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you all.